weeks into Patriot Camp, today marking the last day of the first full week of padded practice, heading into an off day tomorrow. And still, that starting quarterback position is up for grabs.
As soon as the decision is made, then obviously that's an opportunity to kind of start going in a specific direction.
But that's a destination this team has not quite reached yet. And while offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels and the rest of the staff have a lot of decisions headed their way, nothing beats the competition.
At this point in time, in camp, the competition that we're seeing across the board on our football team at each position offensively is really what we're looking for, because I think that's what makes us all better. We don't, I wouldn't trade that for anything.
And with competing quarterbacks who aren't quite adapted to the system yet, it's all about the balance and execution.
The goal is to push and try to, get to a point where you feel comfortable with as much of it as possible. But there's also you got to have a governor on that. If you're starting to pour water into the bucket and other things are splashing out, then there's no real sense in doing that.
But that execution only comes by testing the waters.
You got to sometimes treat practice field like a driving range. And you got to see, hey, what club do I need to use here? Or, what's it feel like? And is this a ball that I need to put extra trajectory on? Or should I throw a flatter ball? And if you learn from those mistakes, or you learn from really just you gain knowledge as you go.
And in a system that hasn't had a change under center in 2 decades, quarterback coach Jed Fish says it's on the coaches to keep an open mind.
Our whole philosophy is, open, honest, and ongoing communication, and continue to come up with ideas. And sometimes they're ideas that we implement, sometimes they're ideas that we discuss that might trigger another idea that's a better idea.
And those ideas all start with adjusting an aged system to strengths of a fresh face.
I have had some experience here doing that, and I gained a lot of insight into, when to pull back, when to push ahead, when to challenge them to do more, when to take something off their plate. And that's really what you have to do. That's coaching, And so the worst thing I can do is try to put a player out there and put him in a position that we know he probably won't succeed in.
In an offensive system that saw the same quarterback succeed for 2 decades, it's pretty clear that the coaching staff does not want to make any rash decisions. In Foxborough, Cole Johnson, New England Nation Extra.